The laughter and curiosity you hear in this classroom, that's the future taking shape, powered by Federal American Rescue Plan dollars. Here in Memphis, Tennessee, this federal funding is bringing early education to families that struggle to get by.
There's a library over there, which is part of that. Then you have math, science.
Led by Eric Harris, Jess Rand's Equity to Prosperity initiative is not only an academic endeavor, it's a robust catalyst for change.
I always saw that it seemed to be gaps. Every year kids would test, they wouldn't do well, it didn't matter. It was high school, it was lower grades. It was the same kids, the same areas, like what is going on?
Harris's innovative solution is rooted in science. He began to research child psychology and educational strategies, leading to new understanding.
And I figured it out, we just go to school too late.
Preschool usually begins around age 4. By then, though, a child's brain is already 80% developed.
So we take that 80% developed brain and we're trying to get it ready for lifelong learning. Some things stick.
But Harris saw that after a couple of years, there's no more capacity for such foundational development. That's why he advocates for starting sooner.
Pre-K at age 4 is becoming very popular around the state, but if we can just dig a little bit deeper and start programs for kids at early as 2, it will completely change the education system.
Harris's vision is becoming reality. 2-year-olds at Jess Rand now leap ahead of others their age in their developmental milestones within a year.
And they all on average were about 5 months behind. We use a lot of national testing to make sure of that. To where a year later, when we tested them, they all were a full year ahead.
Because it didn't exist, Eric and his team designed a curriculum for 2-year-olds, understanding that this is when learning potential is at its peak.
Everyone uses the term terrible twos. And you think about it, why are twos so terrible, quote unquote? It's because they get into everything. They won't sit down, they won't do this, they won't do that. I said, do you understand they're just learning? Their brains are little computers at that point, and that computer comes on at age 2.
The organization's development and success are backed by the city of Memphis and community leaders.
What has it been like just to have some kind of federal or city support here?
Oh gosh, it's been everything. I can't say enough about the city of Memphis government for providing the ARPA funds for us. So Dr. Jeff Warren, who championed it.
Memphis received $161 million in ARP funding. Jess Rand is using $1 million of those dollars to pioneer early education in the communities it serves.
So kids who were impoverished at the age of 2, they're about 6 months behind their peers who didn't grow up in poverty.
The impact of ARP funding extends far beyond the classroom. Jess Rand also received funding to offer parents a stipend that helps pay for necessities.
Basically, all the parents are impoverished, so they get a $500 a month stipend.
To help make sure financial hardships aren't barriers to a child's educational opportunities.
They spend it on their children and their house, their utility bills. Some of them are saving up to try to get a place of their own.
Parents and city leaders working together, a collaboration to help every child get the support they need to thrive from an early age. Parents looking to get their children involved can visit jessrand.org. This success story is brought to you by the Southern Economic Advancement Project. Our new Our Dollars, Our Dreams campaign shows what's possible when communities harness federal funding with equity and vision. Through collaboration, research, and shared best practices, Southern communities are laying the groundwork for a future where every dollar counts and every dream is valued. Learn more at www.theseap.org.